And in today's video, I am just going to vent. I'm just going to vent. I'm going to let it all out and just be done with it because I am so over what is going on. I'm just over it. I am over it. So I'm going to say what I have to say. And yeah, there might be some people out there who don't like what I have to say and might be a little bent by what I have to say, but I'm going to say it. I mean, nobody else seems to hold back around here, right? People just say what they want to say, and they don't care if they hurt whoever they hurt. They don't care who's sitting in the audience, and although they might not be addressing them, they take it to heart because they're in the audience. So I'm going to say what I have to say. For starters, with the name Stellar, I had really thought about changing the name, or not going by that name, shall I say, because I didn't want any type of association with this whole St. Jude mess. I didn't want people to think that I was the male Stellar that's involved in this, the Stellar that Diane was screaming out in her video. That's not me. But I'm keeping my name, okay? I'm Stellar. I sure am. I started with this channel as Stellar Speaks. So that whole Stellar Speaks, yeah, I was doing that long before it became a hashtag or whatever it is. So I'm Stellar. I'm staying Stellar. I love that name. And people who know where the Stellar name comes from, you guys get it. Okay, so, I've been watching a lot of streams. I've been watching a lot of people that I normally do not watch, okay? And let me say something about that. A lot of people started trickling into this community. They were brought in by the ladies' night bunch, okay? That's what I'm going to call it. Ladies' night group, bunch, whatever you want to call them. They were invited here. They trickled them in here. They brought them into this community. And when that started happening, I had no desire to watch them, to know who they were. I didn't want to make new friends because that's how they brought them into this community. Like, oh, look at my new friend, and you guys should go check them out. And everything was so cool. And oh, it's so much fun to have other communities combined with ours. And I was like, no, I have enough to deal with in this community. I'm not going to go making friends with people from other communities. I'm not going to do that. You're just going to open up the door to new drama, more drama. I don't want it. And I didn't pay much attention to it. I would go into streams, hear names, I didn't know who they were talking about, and I was out, didn't care. So when everything started going to shit, I still didn't care, didn't want to watch, didn't want to know who was fighting with who. It didn't hold my interest. I didn't want anything to do with any of that. I just wanted the little drama community that I was part of to be what I was part of. I didn't want to be part of outside communities. But now, thanks to you ladies who brought these people into the community, now we know these people. Now people who would have never been watching those people in those communities are now watching them. Me included. I keep a safe distance. I'm watching. I'm listening. I want to hear what everybody else's take is because you've had go-rounds with so many people in those other communities. Now it's piqued my interest. I want to hear what happened. Tell me your side of the story. And I see a lot of people getting pissed off about that, saying, well, you shouldn't support those people and you shouldn't get involved with those people. But you brought them to us. You were the ones who were telling us. Go sub to their channels. Go watch their channels. And many of us didn't. But now we're watching. Funny thing is, now that these channels, these people no longer fit the agenda, we're being told to not go watch them, not go support them. If we are seen in the chats, we're going to be, pointed out. And it's ridiculous. But that's how it goes in this drama. That's how it's always been. As long as it's something that suits their need or works in their favor, then it's okay. But the minute that it's not in their favor, all of a sudden everybody's just supposed to not pay attention to what was said, not like these people, whatever it might be. I don't care. I'm done with it. I'm just speaking from what I see other people, dealing with around me. I don't care. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to go where I want to go. But let me tell you, like I said, I was not watching any of these channels before, but now they've got my interest because I'm watching and I'm listening and I'm taking it all in. And I've been watching, I've been listening, I've been following the breadcrumbs, and I've come to my own conclusions about a few things. And one thing I want to say, and I hope I don't get struck for this, because that seems to be what happens around here, that we can't speak. I won't go on anybody's panel, okay? I would love to go on a panel and ask some questions, because I can be cordial, I can be civil, I can ask the questions that many people are asking and hopefully get some answers, but I won't go on a panel after seeing the way people are being treated when they go on people's panels, when they are just totally being dogpiled, when they are totally being laughed at and ridiculed. I won't do it. So I have to make a video and share my thoughts and opinions. So hopefully I don't get struck, because, you can't have your own thoughts and opinions unless you're on somebody's panel. That's not going to happen for me, so I'm going to do it in a video. So hopefully this video does not drag on too long, but if it does, it does. And hey, if you guys could sit through a 5-hour live stream, you could listen to me for a half an hour or so. Anyhow, I want to get on the topic of Diane, because she seems to be the hot topic right now. I've known Diane for a while now. I didn't realize that she'd been here as long as I have, but I've known her for a while. I first learned of Diane when she was on a live stream talking to the drama queen, giving her advice on how to handle online bullying or harassment. And I just thought, at the time, I was kind of like, dang, what a nosy-ass lady, calling her. But that was before I knew Diane. And then the tables kind of turned, and she was against the drama queen. I was like, oh, okay, I'll talk to this lady.